How was it for you to finance your first 4 feature films? I mean, what was different each time about it and what was similar?
Well, the first time was pieced together. You know, I was from the community from Alton. You know, little bits and pieces here and there, and then I teamed up with a production company in Los Angeles, and they came on board as co-financers, and that happened over about a year and about a year and a half. That was unique in that sense. It took a long time, but you know that really was fell into many different resources. I think at the end of the day we had like 22 people who had equity in the movie. On the second film, it was financed by one person. It was the story he wanted to tell. He was the executive producer, and it was a vanity project. And I don't mean that in a negative way. He had the money, he wanted to tell the story, and he hired people to do it. And and I was one of those people he hired. I didn't have to raise any money, and I got to be creative and everything. The third film, Joint Body, was a similar deal, only 3 people I did, dealing with the guy that gets out of jail. Again, some Alton equity, and then some equity from the East Coast. And then She Loves Me Not, which is what I just finished, was sort of along the lines of the cover-up, was to end up financed by one individual, but it was more altruistic in the sense of he was living in this beautiful home that has a lot of history in the community, and he saw it as an opportunity to blend sort of the history of the home from the 20s and show how it's evolved into now. And so he approached me and said, I want to do this film in the house, and are you willing to talk to me about a potential story? So it was much more organic in how that grew, but I was still given guidelines. It's not like I approached him and said, hey, I want to make a movie in this beautiful estate.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And that was the writer's home in the film?
Yeah, Cary Elwes' home, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.